Okay, who doesn't need help getting organized? The Home Organizing Workbook is by Meryl Starr, and it's published by Chronicle Books. Meryl, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Thanks for joining us. Now, okay, I'm a fan of any kind of book that's spiral bound because you can flip the pages and see what's going on. But let's talk about your background. You actually have a business that's all about getting people organized.
Let's get organized. I've been in business for about 13 years.
What is the biggest misconception about getting organized?
I think that people just have so much stuff. I think that's the issue.
Is it that they just don't know where to start?
They don't know where to start. It's very overwhelming. People wind up procrastinating, but really the first thing you need to do is kind of look around and say, what am I doing with all this stuff that I have, and start to get rid of the things that you don't love.
What I liked about the book as I was flipping through it, you kind of take us room by room and you pose questions to the reader, like saying, I don't have enough closet space, or I do have enough closet space, but I don't know what to do with it.
Well, you really need to look around the room. You need to go into the room and you need to say, what's not working here? Why is this not feeling right? Do I have too much stuff?
Right.
Is everything, are things in the right place? Different things like that.
I think a lot of times it seems to me that people within their rooms maybe don't know what it is they want to accomplish. I know in the book you talk about, well, okay, what is it you want to get out of this?
Right.
What do you do in this space, right? To identify that?
Yes. What do you do in this space? How should this space feel to you? How should it look? What do I want to accomplish in this space?
I love the fact that as you look through the book, it's not only great advice as far as do this, don't do that, but you've got some wonderful photographs that really kind of, to me anyway, a lot of times people think that home organizing is sterile, and it doesn't have to be, does it?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think that it's very important when you have a space. It doesn't have to be sterile and completely organized and like alphabetized like my house, but it needs to feel good.
Right.
It needs to work for you. You need to be also surrounded by all the things that you love in that space. That's very important,
Now, would you recommend to people when they come to decide I want to get organized to kind of say, okay, that's it, I'm starting with the whole house, or is it a better idea to start slow?
You need to start small, because then it gets very overwhelming. So you want to start maybe, even if it's just a cabinet or a small closet or even a drawer. And what happens is once you start to get rid of the clutter, you start to feel really good, because clutter is like negative energy.
That's right.
So once you get rid of that, like if you're working in a small drawer or a small closet, it feels so great. That's what gives you the incentive and the motivation to go on to the next space.
Project. Meryl, thank you so much for coming. The book is the Home Organizing Workbook by Chronicle Books. Go to the bookstore and pick it up. It'll help you be more organized. Now it's time for our Ask Lou segment.